Good morning. Welcome back to our Soul Journeys satsang. It's nice to see everybody. Thanks for joining us here. And I know everybody's got lots going on with the summer. We're in full swing summertime right now, and so it's not always easy to take the time out to go online and be here. So I want to thank everybody for that and for being here. Just doing one thing here. There we go. Okay. So I want to cut right to the chase here. So I went to see the Odyssey last night. And has anyone here read the Odyssey? Like, I read the whole thing? Yeah, I've read little pieces of it, and it's been a while since I did that. But it's it's a pretty long poem, so you gotta get into it. But it is a great story. It's very much like the Joseph Campbell's The Hero's Journey, very much. So it's really, you could say that Joseph Campbell probably read the Odyssey several times, in terms of how he structured the hero's journey, and other authors have used this as well. The Alchemist by Pablo, what's his last name? Not Neruda, it's the other one. Anyways, they have this arc, right? The arc of the hero archetype, and where you have to go basically into the darkness. So we were talking about shadows last week in our intimacy class, and I talked and the Odyssey is really all about that. It's all about going into our darkness and allowing it to inform us of who we are, and eventually how do we get transformed through it into our higher self. Like we have to go through these places in order to transcend them, right? We have to kind of really acknowledge them, explore them, and see what they're all about and what they're trying to teach us. And then there's a kind of through line of our values and our higher self that we have to keep coming back to, keep turning back to. And so it's and sometimes we don't. And this is what happens. This happens with individuals, happens also with whole societies, happens with all of humanity. And this is kind of the point of the whole story of Odysseus, and is that we're going through this individually, societies go through this, the whole kind of planet can be going through this at the same time. These kind of, we go into these dark realms, and maybe we did this when we were in World War II, for instance, and other World War I and World War II, right? And and there's a whole line near the end where he talks about how people forget. They forget that this aspect of us exists, and they don't process it well, and so we kind of fall into it for long periods of time. So this hero's journey of Odysseus lasted 20 years, right? So it was a 20-year journey kind of into the darkness, basically, into being kind of lost. And so and it's not like he wasn't without purpose along the way, but oftentimes his purpose was misdirected. It wasn't for his higher self. It was in service of the darkness, right? And so, where you confront your fears, your anger, your lust, the whole 9 yards, all the stuff that we talked about last week, gets your greed, the whole thing gets thrown at you, and it's kind of like, and in some levels you are going to dive in, right? And on some levels you're going to find, this is probably not such a good idea. I'm going to pass. I'm going to take a pass on this one, right? You have a sort of greater sense of where you're going, but this comes through experience. It comes through kind of, it doesn't, you can't get there without going there. And you know, there's this also this kind of whole thing about it's circular. You think like what you need is out there somewhere, when actually you're already there, you know. And so there's just some great themes to it. Now, I will say the movie is, if you're going to think about seeing the movie, which is worth seeing, it's a good movie. It's pretty long and it's pretty loud. There's a lot of noise in that movie. By design, it's designed to kind of draw you in on many levels of sensory awareness, but it's a little exhausting in and of itself to go and watch, but it is a great story and it's well done. The movie's well done, and it'll get you thinking about your own journey and your own places where you need to explore and where you maybe need to get some courage, really. Like, where is it that where have I not been that I need to go in order to get fully actualized, right? And so, and rather than making up excuses for that, which is so easy to do, so easy, you know, to make up some rational excuse as to why I can't do that. We should just recognize that those are excuses. They're excuses. And, you know, failure is just as good as a result as success. It doesn't matter. You know, and it's because it's all about the lesson that we're trying to learn, or that we're not even trying to learn, that we're supposed to learn. We don't even think we're trying to learn something. We think we're on some, I'm going to do this now, and isn't it going to be pleasant? I mean, when they were leaving Troy after spending a decade plundering, you know, Troy, he says, well, we're going to take this route home because it'll be interesting, right? You know, so then he spends another decade on that, you know, on that route before he actually gets back to Athens or Athena, wherever, you know, that's, I think, where he was from. So, you know, it's quite, but it doesn't matter, because it is through that process that he becomes who he is meant to become, which, and it's a very humbling process. That's the thing. It's you know, when he comes back home to Athena, and he comes back as a beggar, right? Partly because he needs to be in disguise and not have anybody recognize him for a while. But also it's representative of, like, you know, he's the whole class system thing, he realizes, is a facade at this point. It doesn't have anything to do with your inner value, your inner worth, right? And so, and there's this whole theme through it about how are we supposed to treat other people, treat strangers, right? And you treat them with respect and hospitality, you know. And so it's because you don't know the guise of the divine, although you know that there's the divine in everyone, right? And so it's quite the story, and it will definitely get you thinking about yourself, your own journey, the places where you've hedged and how has that worked out. Again, our tendency, it really parallels very well with the work we're doing with Osho, in terms of the issues around security and safety, and then also the shadow stuff. And most of us are leaning towards security and safety and avoiding the shadows, right? We're not, and that with both of these stories, and what is kind of great about this is who knows whether Osho, there's a good chance Osho had no clue about the Odyssey, right? I mean, he's a very smart guy and pretty well read, so he might have read it. But my point is that these are two different lineages, right? Two different philosophies from which the same lessons are arising. So when you see that, this is what I love about this work. I mean, I love this aspect of spiritual work, is that you start to see that these teachers who may or may not been aware of each other at all, most likely not, are starting to teach the same things. You know, when Lao Tzu and Jesus are teaching the same lessons, then we probably should pay attention, right? When Homer and Osho are teaching the same lessons, then we should probably pay attention, right? For our egoic, from our egoic sense, it's validating, right? Not that we need our ego, but let's face it, you know, this is the tool. Our ego is the tool by which we're navigating most of this stuff, right? And it's only until that ego dissolves that we can sort of like trust that there's another way of navigating. You know, there's this other great scene where he leaves, was it Calypso or Callisto? I mean, he basically spends 7 years with, what's her name? Charlize Theron, right? Like that couldn't have been too bad, right? And but he's lost while he's doing this. He's lost. He's also he's eating the lowest flowers, which is like, it's kind of like being on hallucinogens most of the time, right? So he's lost, but hanging out with Charlize Theron, which is not Callista, I think is her name in the book. Not so bad. However, he eventually, she allows it. She basically, takes him off the drugs, and he wakes up and realizes, I gotta go, right? And so, but the only way he can leave is on this little raft that he built, right, out of the refuges of his ship, and so he just leaves and gives himself up to the gods, gives himself up to Poseidon, right? And this is that surrender, right? So we talk about surrender. Svara Pranidhana. I give myself up to the gods, right? I give myself up to my fate, right? And it basically takes him back home, right? Takes him back home. And so, and if he dies, it's like, it really is kind of, so what? I mean, by now, all his men have died, and so it's sort of just like, well, okay, that's part of the cycle too. So he just like floats around out there on the ocean until it brings him back to his home, And, these are parables, obviously, they're stories, but they're important stories. They're important stories because they're in our psyche. They're in our individual and collective psyche, and how we approach them, how we listen to them, how we decide to both navigate and, fight. Like so he gets this soothsayer that basically says, all your men are going to die except for you, and and he's like, well, I'm going to save them, right? And at one point after they all die, the goddess Athena or something that comes to him and says, why are you fighting with the gods? Why are you like, what's up with that? Like, is that how is that working for you? And you feel like it's like the therapist trying to shake the person, stop doing that. That's not serving you. You just keep suffering, and so and so it's a good story, really good story, and again, it's a story about us. It's about us individually, and it's about us collectively, and I think that's the important thing. And so what we can do in that is decide what our role is to play at the highest level. How are we going to be the king and the queen? And that's possible for us, not in the actual sense of being a king and a queen, but what is our highest self, right? And how am I going to just keep navigating and moving through that? Not in a righteous way, not in a way which is like, I know the way to the kingdom, right? It's I'm surrendering to the kingdom. I am surrendering to that which I am. I'm not forcing. There's this kind of great sort of scene, or part of the dynamic which I really love, is when he kind of gives up control of the ship to his men, right? But he knows like they're all going to die because he knows, so he's just kind of resigned himself because they can't see and they don't really believe him, right? They kind of it was sort of a semi-mutiny. It wasn't like and so he says, well, okay, we'll go and hang out on this island, even though the gods said we're all going to die if we go to this island, or he says you're all going to die if we go to this island. But they go anyways, and I'm not going to, I don't think that's ruining it, but it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. So this is about, again, surrendering. You have to let things go their own way. You have to allow things to unfold in the way that they're meant to unfold, and sometimes they're meant to unfold in pretty devastating ways. And this is the cycle of life. Individually and collectively. And it's and in the end, though, there's this kind of sense of freedom. In the end, he, again, I don't think this is giving away too much, but in the end, he exiles himself, and he just says, you know what, I've now played my role, and I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Now, yeah. So it's pretty interesting, and it's okay. It's good. It's good stuff. So, anyways, that's enough talk about the Odyssey. Worth seeing, but kind of buckle yourself up. Get ready for a sensory adventure that's going to take a few hours. So, but worth it. Okay, let's practice a little bit of yoga. The sit bones into the ground, crown up towards the sky. Begin to breathe deeply through your nose into your belly. Let the belly rise away from the spine on the inhale breath. Let the belly fall back down towards the spine on the exhale. Inhale, chest rises, belly rises. Exhale, chest falls, belly falls, soften the shoulders, soften the face, keep the spine elongated, chin back, crown up, shoulders back and down, heart open. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Hold the breath out. Tuck the chin, go inward towards the navel. Inhale. Hold. Elongate. Shoulders and chin back, crown up. Exhale. Hold. Go inward towards the navel. Inhale. Hold. Elongate. Shoulders and chin back. Crown up. Exhale. Hold. Go inward. One more. Inhale. When you feel the need to release the breath out. Softening the shoulders, softening the face. Keep the spine elongated, chin back, crown up, shoulders back, heart open. Feel yourself just land in this space. Breathing deeply. Inhaling down the front side, chest, belly, pelvis, base of the spine. Exhale up the spine and out through the crown. Inhale down the front. Exhale up the back. One more inhale. Hold. Exhale. The fingertips come down to lightly touch the ground beside you. Shoulders and chin back, crown up. Inhale, sweep the arms and chin up towards the sky. Exhale, sweep the arms and chin down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sweep 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 down. Two more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, sweep up. Hold the breath. Engage and pull up, pull up, pull up. Exhale, crown comes up, arms come out 60 degrees, palms face towards the front. Wiggle the fingers. Rotate the wrists, the chin around. Breathe. Begin breath of fire. Inhale. Arms come up, thumbs touch, fingers point up towards the sky. Intertwine the fingers together, extend the arms up, reach up, wiggle back and forth. Start to open the spine, breathe into it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale up. Exhale 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 down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. One more, exhale down, inhale up and hold. Hold the breath, extend up. Exhale, release the left arm off to the side. Right arm comes over. Reach, look up. Wiggle the fingers, rotate that right hand around. Breathe. Explore the edge, reach some more, pull the shoulder back, drop the left shoulder down, Breathe into the posture. A couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the right arm forward, around. Inhale up and over. Exhale forward, around. Inhale up and over. Exhale forward, around. Inhale up and over. One more forward, around. Inhale up and over and reach. Extend, wiggle, open that rib cage up. Inhale slowly, right arm comes up, crown comes up. Exhale slowly, right arm comes down to the ground. Fingertips come to touch. Pull the shoulders back. Take a moment of stillness, noticing the difference between the right side and the left side. Sweep that left arm up and over to the right. Pull the shoulders back. Press the left hip down. Reach now. Reach and feel it into the rib cage. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Just sweep that left arm forward, around. Inhale up and over. Exhale forward, around. Inhale up and over. Exhale forward, around. Inhale up and over. Exhale forward, around. Inhale up and over. One more forward, around. Inhale up and over and reach. Extend, wiggle the fingers. Extend, wiggle the fingers. Inhale slowly comes up. Crown comes up. Left arm comes up. Exhale slowly. Left arm comes down. Breathe deeply. Nice long deep breaths. Hands onto your knees, palms down. Begin to circle the torso around. Little Sufi grind. Breathe into it. Nice long deep breaths. Let's go the other way. Come back into the center. Slide the hands down onto the shins. Inhale, flex the chest forward. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A few more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, flex forward. Hold the breath and slowly rise up to vertical. Shoulders and chin back, crown up, engage root lock, pull in and up towards the crown. Hold and lift. Hold and lift, hold and lift. Exhale, release, soften. Allow. Just letting go. Soften. Allow. Release. When she started letting go, her vision became clearer. The present felt more manageable, and the future began to look open and full of bright possibilities. As she shed the tense energy of the past, her power and creativity returned. With a revitalization, excitement, she focused on building a new life in which joy and freedom were abundant. Take the risk. Choose the direction you feel burning in your intuition. Life is a unique opportunity. You can make the best use of it when you rise above fear. Walking the uncommon path is not a certain victory, but it does provide the greatest possibility for fulfillment. All right, let's come to standing. Just bring our legs out just a little bit. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake out the arms, head, legs, shake, 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 shake. And start to sway side to side. The arms tap out on the rib cage, back and forth. Inhaling through the nose in one direction, exhale out through the mouth in the other direction. Start to make some noise. A few more. Couple more. Start to slow it down. Turn the palms to face towards the front. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, both arms up, palms up, fingers back. Stretch up through the heels of the hands. Push the hips a little forward. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that stretch across the front side. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Come down and touch the ground. Inhale. Arc forward and up. Open the front side. Wiggle the fingers. Exhale, come down and touch the ground. Inhale, arc forward. Open the front side. Wiggle the fingers. Exhale, come down, touch the ground. Inhale, arc forward. Open the front side. Wiggle the fingers. Exhale, come down, touch the ground. Two more. Inhale, come up. Open the front side. Wiggle the fingers. Exhale, come down, touch the ground. One more. Inhale, arc up. Open the front side. Wiggle the fingers. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right foot. Your right arm comes up. Pull your shoulders back. Press your knees back. Lengthen out through the crown. Lift that right arm up. Breathe into the posture now. Nice long deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Open the front side. Wiggle the fingers. Exhale, right hand to your left foot. Left arm up. Pull the shoulders. Lift up with that left hand. Pull the shoulders. Lengthen out to the crown. Wiggle the fingers. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come all the way up. Open the front side. Exhale. Come down into the center. Touch the ground. Inhale. Arc all the way up. Open. Exhale. Left hand to right foot. Right arm up. Inhale. Come all the way up. Exhale. Right hand to left foot. Left arm up. Inhale. Come all the way up. Open. Exhale. Left to right. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, right to left. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, down to center. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, left to right. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale right to left. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down to center. Inhale all the way up. And clasp the hands together. Index fingers point up. Bring the feet underneath you. A little bit underneath your shoulders. So that's a circle. Arms around. Circle the hips around. Exploring your edges here now. Breathe. Hips are circling, arms are circling. And start to go the other way. Circle in the other direction. Breathe. And go one more time in the other direction. Now inhale straight up. Exhale, lean to your right. Turn your head to the left. Pull the shoulders down. Press into the heels, balls of the feet. Use your right arm to pull the left arm over. Press your hips to the left side. Breathe into the posture. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean to your left. Turn your head to the right. Pull the shoulders. Use your left arm for leverage. Press your hips to the right side. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Relax your head back. Turn your head gently side to side. Relax the head. Lift the heart. Exhale, hands start to float back. Hips start to float forward. Breathe across the front side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come up slowly. Exhale. Slowly. Swan dive down to the ground. Take your time. Feel yourself moving through the air like you're moving through liquid. Hands come to touch the ground. Connecting to the ground with the hands and feet. Turn your head side to side. Rotate the chin around in a circle. And go the other way. And now just let the head hang. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Press the knees back. Open up the back side. Just let the posture take you. Surrender into it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And now walk your hands forward. Walk your feet back. And come into a downward dog. Just hold that for a moment. Breathe into it. Press into your fingers. Inhale down the front side. Exhale up the back. Inhale. And exhale. Just walk it out a little bit. One leg and then the other leg. Breathe. And bring your feet a little closer together. A little farther up towards your hands so your tailbone's a little bit higher. Reach across with your right hand and grab a hold of the outside of your left ankle. Turn your head to the left. And just settle in here and breathe into this kind of stretch, twist here. Nice long deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release your right hand. Bring it back. Reach across with your left hand outside of your right ankle. Turn your head to the right. Again, settle in now. Breathe. Release your left arm, let it come back. Inhale down the front side. Exhale up the back side. And now slide into plank.
Get the adjustments. The hands right underneath your shoulders. Crown forward, pull the shoulders back. Press back through the heels, lengthen out through the crown. Engage root lock, breath of fire, pump the belly. Inhale, hold, engage, pull through the crown. Exhale, drop the knees, press the tailbone back, drop the chest towards the thumbs, elbows in by the sides. Inhale, sweep through and up into cobra. Exhale, inhale, exhale, slide back and down into child pose. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale, slide forward along the ground, up into cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slide back and down into child pose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, slide forward along the ground, up into cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slide back and down into child pose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, slide forward along the ground, up into cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slide back and down into child pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slide forward along the ground, up into cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slide back and down into child pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slide forward along the ground, up into cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, drop the chin into the chest, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, chin comes up. And turn over the right shoulder, look back. Inhale, chin comes up. Exhale, left shoulder, look back. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, chin up. Pull the shoulders, lift the heart, engage root lock, gentle breath of fire. Inhale, hold and lift. As you exhale, slowly come back into tabletop. Begin to shake the table up a little bit, up and down. Turn the head side to side, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake up the head, shoulders, back, hips. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Hold. Hold towards the eyebrow center. As you exhale into neutral, begin to swish your tailbone side to side. And swish it all the way back. Use your arms, press your tailbone back. Drop your forehead down, turn your palms to face up. Now just surrender into the posture. Let go. Let it take you. Breathe deeply towards the sensation. One more breath. Hands turned down, slide along the ground, up into cobra, curl the toes, up into downward dog, toes in, heels out, pull the shoulders, press into the fingers. Inhale, lift the right leg up, bend the right knee, step the right foot forward. Drop the hips, hands onto the right thigh, lift yourself up. Pull your shoulders, lift your heart, pull the chin, arms come up. Pinkies in, thumbs out, pull the shoulders, lift the heart, lift the throat, lift the third eye, drop the tailbone, drop the base of the spine, breathe. Exhale, hands to the heart center, inhale. Exhale, turn to your right, left elbow across your knee. Press back, lengthen and turn. Press back, lengthen, turn. Press back, lengthen, turn. Inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale, arms up. Warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Drop the shoulders, lift the heart, pull the chin. Breathe. Settle in. Straighten the right leg. Reach the right fingertips. Turn the palms. Rotate the right hand to the inside of the shin. Left arm slowly comes up. Look up. Pull the shoulders. Extend out through the crown. Back to that left leg. Open. 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 Inhale, come back up. Bend the right knee. Left hand around behind to the hip crease. Turn the right palm up. Offer the pose. Pull the shoulders. Lift the right elbow. Right hand to the back of the head. Right elbow up. Tailbone down. Breathe. Soften. Allow. And then right hand forward. Left arm back. Inhale. Exhale, windmill down, right hand. Left hand, step your right foot back to join your left. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left side. Vasisthasana, right arm up. Breathe. Come back around. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push forward and up. Give it a little shake. Drop the knees. Come back into a table, down to a child pose. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale, slide forward along the ground, up into cobra. Curl the toes, lift up into downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bend your left knee, step your left foot forward. Drop your hips, hands onto your left thigh, lift yourself up. Tailbone down, heart up, chin back, arms come up, pinkies in. Pull the shoulders, lift the heart. On an exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, exhale, turn to your left. Right elbow across the knee. Press back, right heel, lengthen crown. Turn your heart towards your thumbs. Turn your gaze. Inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale, arms up. Warrior two. Settle. 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 Straighten the left leg. Reach the left fingertips. Turn the palms. Rotate left hand down. Right arm slowly comes up. Look up. Inhale, slowly come up. Bend the left knee. Warrior two. Right hand around, left palm up. Pull the shoulders, left elbow up, left hand to the back of the head. Left hand forward, right arm back, inhale. Exhale, windmill down, left hand, right hand. Square your hips. Step your left foot back to join your right. Inhale, plank, exhale, right side. Left arm up. Come back around. Inhale, plank, exhale, lower down. Inhale, push forward and up. Give it a shake. Drop the knees, come back into tabletop. Knees closer together. Right knee to the side, rotate the right knee around. Bring the right knee forward to the elbow, scooch the right foot across to the left, drop the right knee down, walk the left foot back. Hands underneath you. Lift the chest and crown, pull the shoulders, drop the tailbone. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, unfurl, belly, chest, chin. Forehead comes down, arms come up, palms together. Roll the shoulders towards the ground. Maybe turn the palms to face up. And just surrender now into the pose. Letting go. Bring your hands in underneath you. Lift your chest up. Curl your left toes. Sweep your right leg back and up. Shake it out. Place the right foot down next to the left. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, push forward and up. Give it a shake. Drop the knees. Come back into tabletop. Knees together. Left knee to the side. Rotate the left knee around. Pull the left knee forward to the elbow, scooch the left foot across, drop the left knee down, walk the right foot back, Kapha Uttanasana on the other side. Hands underneath. Lift the chest and crown, pull the shoulders, drop the tailbone and pubic bone down to the ground. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, unfurl completely. Keep that elongation in the spine as you come down. Forehead eventually touches. Arms come up, palms together. Open the palms, roll the shoulders. And again, soften now. Surrender. Release and let go. Hands come back underneath you. Slowly lift up. Roll onto the left hip. Right leg comes out in front. Left leg comes out in front. Shake the legs out. Bring the arms up. Shake out the hands. Shake out the head. Wiggle the toes. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pivot forward. Grab a hold of the toes or the ankles. Inhale, lift the front side up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Two more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. And now turn the palms to face up. Unfurl the fingers. Relax the neck and shoulders. Breathe into the back of the knees, the hamstrings, the glutes, middle back, shoulders, neck. Soften and allow. Maybe turn the head side to side. Rotate the chin around in a circle. Go the other way. And now just let the head drop. Shoulders, crown, legs. Let everything get heavy. Just breathe and allow. Soften and allow. Let go and allow. Let go, let go, let go. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, unfurl onto the ground. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Circle the knees around. Lift your head, wrap your arms around, tuck into a little ball. A little breath of fire right here, pump the belly. Inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Hold it out, go inward. Inhale. Exhale, relax the head down. Arms come out, legs come straight up. Wiggle the fingers, toes, rotate the wrists and ankles. Inhale. Exhale, left leg to the left. Sweep it forward to the front. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, right leg to the right. Sweep it forward to the front. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, left leg to the left. Sweep it forward to the front. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, right leg to the right. Sweep it forward to the front. Inhale, right leg up. One more time around. Left leg to the left. Sweep it forward. Inhale, up. Right leg to the right. Sweep it forward. Inhale, up. Bend the knees. Pull them close to the chest. Drop the feet onto the ground. Lift and drop the tailbone several times. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Now lift the pelvis up. Keep the arms off to the sides. Just lift the pelvis as high as you can. Squeeze the thighs. Engage root lock. Breath of fire. Pump the belly. Keep going. Inhale, lift. Hold and squeeze and lift. Hold and squeeze and lift. Hold and squeeze and lift. Exhale, tailbone comes down to the ground. Connect the tailbone into the ground. Press it down, press it down, press it down. And straighten your left leg to the front. Bring your right knee up to the right shoulder. Grab a hold. Draw it all the way up. Circle that right knee around. Go the other way. Pull it all the way up again. Hold on with your left hand, right arm to the side. Draw the right knee across to the left. Turn your head to the right. Now let the posture take you. Breathe into it. Your right leg come back around. Pull the left knee all the way up. Draw it up towards that left shoulder. Circle the left knee and the hip around. Hold on right hand, left arm to the side. Draw the right knee across. Turn your head to the left. And again, let the posture take you. You run your tongue between your lips and your teeth. Around the gums. Open up the jaw, face. Relax. Come back around. Straighten left leg, arms off to the sides. Tuck the chin, legs out to the sides. Tuck the chin some more. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Rock your head side to side. You just shimmy the tailbone, open up all the energy lines, breathe into it, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, one more, inhale, exhale, now inhale. Hold, tuck the chin, arch the spine, spread the fingers, pull the toes, pull and lift, pull and lift, pull and lift. Exhale, blow it out. Hold it out. Press your lower back down into the ground. Press it down like you're sinking into the ground. Inhale. Hold, tuck the chin, arch the spine, spread the fingers, pull the toes. Now pull that energy up from the ground, through the tailbone, into the base of the spine, the pubis bone, the belly, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. Open, 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 open. Exhale, release. And then just soften. Don't fidget. Notice the trembling sensation, dissolving sensation.
let go into the dissolving sensation. Let it take you. It's like you're a drop returning to the ocean. Let go. Let go. Let go. Dissolve into that ocean of consciousness, that ocean of silence. Let go.
Taking a deep inhale breath and releasing. Take another deep inhale breath. And as you release, slowly wiggle your fingers and toes, come back into an awareness of your body. Slowly sweep your arms over your head towards the back. Stretch your body out. Wiggle your fingers and toes some more. Slowly roll to your right side, bending your knees, resting your head onto your right arm. Resting in the womb of existence. I am at peace with myself as I am. And slowly coming up into an easy seated pose. Just feel yourself landing, being. Notice the air touching the skin. Sounds. And bring the palms together at the heart center. Thumbs lightly touching the sternum. Take a deep inhale. Exhale with a sigh. Inhale. Bowing the head to the heart center. A moment of reverence and gratitude to that Sadguru, that teacher within, guiding, protecting, illuminating. May peace be in your heart. May light be in your heart. May love be in your heart. Peace to all, light to all, and love to all. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. 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 Thank you all so much for being here, co-creating this sacred space together. Have a beautiful rest of your day and your week ahead. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. So, namaste, everybody.
Namaste. Thank you so much for the practice.
Namaste, Lily. Thank you for being here, taking time out from your festivities. I really appreciate it. It's great to see you. Great you could bring a little of Rhinebeck to us. Thank you. It's great. Are you having a good time?
Yes, it's nice. Very nice here.
Awesome.